Step right up, let's take the dive. Crypto world is coming alive. From XRP to the blockchain beat. Join the crew where pioneers meet. Got builders, dreamers paving the way. Multi-chain vibes, we're here to stay. Wanna know? Don't wait, let's go. Dip a toe, join the Web3 flow. Take a step, explore the scene. Dip a toe, show, living the dream. From the legend to the stars we climb. Crypto's future, it's our time. Dip a toe, yeah, take that chance. Join the vibe, let's crypto dance. That's a crypto dance. Faces of crypto, stories we share. Early adopters, they're everywhere. From XRPL to the Web3 wave. Bold moves, only we're here to pave. Melissa and Simon, they light the way. Every week it's a crypto play. Wanna know? Don't wait, let's go. Dip a toe, join the Web3 flow. Take a step, explore the scene. Dip a toe, show, living the dream. From the legend to the stars we climb. Crypto's future, it's our time. Dip a toe, yeah, take that chance. Join the vibe, let's crypto dance. Let's crypto dance. No advice, just a spark to ignite. Do your research, keep your vision tight. Community strong, we're building the way. Dip a toe show, here to stay. Take a step, explore the scene. Dip a toe, show, living the dream. From the legend to the stars we climb. Crypto's future, it's our time. Dip a toe, yeah, take that chance. Join the vibe, let's crypto dance. Go take a chance. Don't be shy. Crypto's calling. We're reaching the sky. Join the movement. Come take a look. Web3's rising. The world's been shook. Ooh.
The world's been shook. Ooh. How you doing, Simon?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good for a hump day, as always. I feel rode hard, put up wet, but I'm ready to rock this motherfucker.
Oh my God. It's been a long
Yeah,
week.
wait till other countries that are watching this live on IMU TV figure that one out.
They're like, wait, what did this guy just
What
say
did he
on
just
live
say?
television? Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Dip a Toe, everyone. This is gonna be a fun show.
Yes.
It's the old coulda, shoulda, woulda,
Oh,
coulda,
and there's
shoulda,
a lot of
woulda
them.
theme. So
There's a lot of them.
You're not kidding, man. There's all kinds of fun ones. Let's see who we got in here. I'm hoping, this is my hopes and dreams for this show, that people will throw their coulda, shoulda, wouldas in the chat. And, who knows? If people are a little bit extra spicy, maybe we bring them in. You never know what's going to happen. But we have so many things to talk about. Oh, wow. Look at this already. Red Candle Killer giving away a free XRPL After Dark NFT to someone in this chat tonight. Details to come. Whoa, that's awesome. I'm telling you what.
Thanks, man.
I don't know. Have you heard XRP Man, and Mr. Zam? They got some great songs, and then they've included Kita in there. I mean, it's like it's awesome. So,
Dope.
And I bought a couple of the different NFTs and stuff, and I've been listening to them, and they got the horns. Like you would love it. So we'll have to see if I can find it, or if somebody can send it to me easily to where maybe we could play it or something. That'd be fantastic.
You know what I'm scheming on?
What you're scheming on?
I've had this thought, okay, and it's relatable to the NFT, the XRPL, and all the independent artists like Mr. Zam and those on IMU TV. I'm looking at like the future of DJing, right? Still bringing the DJ to play other people's music, and I'm like, man, someone's going to come out with an NFT like mixer, right? Because that's where your songs will be. They'll all be on your wallet, like on a phone, and you'll sit there with like two phones, and you'll do your thing, and you'll have little samplers and stuff like that. And I was like, nobody's got that I've seen yet. I'm sure somebody's working on it right now, maybe. But I was like, do you come out of retirement? Simon, does DJ Simon says come out of retirement, throw down on some NFT mixing to be one of the first to try that with independent artists, man. I'm like, yeah, we got to try this. How can we do this? This would just be fun to do. So I've been scheming on it for a minute. I'm like, yeah, dude, I think there's a play here. I just give it away to watch some 15-year-olds is going to go, I got that. Watch this. AI is going to
They're doing all kinds of cool stuff. I did see something about mixing, putting different NFTs together and making a new NFT. They weren't mentioning music though, I don't think. But I like zoomed by it yesterday or today. I want to give a shout out to Silver Days. Always first. Dip a toe show. Let's go.
Yeah.
Always giving us love. And of course, Crypto Dave is always in the house. We really appreciate you guys. We got the lovely Mrs. Says.
She occasionally stops by. She's a semi supporter of the show.
She kind of likes us a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
William's in the house tonight.
What's up? What is up? We also have Miss Kita in here.
Oh man, dude, I am all Kita brewed up tonight. I am all Kita brewed. Like, so, like my stuff was getting long, like to the point, like, okay, I got to trim it down to reclaim some of the growth pattern here. So I went and tried to do a trim. I'm not satisfied. I got all these like hairs that just blink, blink, blink. I'm like, oh no, Miss Kita gonna get you. No, you stay down.
I'll smooth out.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
looking
gonna need another
sharp.
jar.
It looks like it appears that Kita's brew has inspired you to continue on with the growth.
Yeah,
I'm noticing it every week, and I'm like, I like me some Simon with some facial hair.
It's only gonna take one like mess up, trimming or something like that. I'm like, nope, I didn't like that. Start over. Boom. Okay, cool.
It grew pretty fast. Mr. Sam says, dip a toe fam, I could have been a contender. That's great. Kita's Brew, ketasbrew.com, guys. I highly encourage all to go to ketasbrew.com and get you some of this beautiful smelling. Yeah, Mrs. says he smells so good.
I know.
Welcome, I don't know how to say it. Conflict. Yes, is this right? What did it do? What did it do? He wants to know.
Okay, so the Kita's Brew helps to keep your hairs that pop out whatever way they want to go in check. It's a beard balm basically. However, it does smell pretty dang good, and the ladies do like it. And let me just give an example, honey. I'm gonna throw your our private life a little bit out Front Street right now, just a little bit. So I have noticed that anytime I put this on, the wife has to step away from me because she's got projects to do.
Yeah,
she cannot be in this. She cannot be near. She'll go. You smell good, and then she goes the other way. It's like we can't. We got things to do. We ain't in our 20s.
Oh man, it smells. It
smells really
so
good.
It smells really good, and it gives you some nice shine.
It helps you to keep everything straight and combed or brushed in the way you want it. So basically styled. Like there was a time when I was trying to really grow this out for the first time, and like I thought about going to get some of my old school hair gel. I know you guys can't believe it. I had more hair than this, and I was getting ready just to put it up in the put it up in the beard. I was like, oh, that's not a good idea, maybe because I move my face, crunchiness and whatever. But it really helps to keep things under control, tame, and actually really soft. I have noticed that the hair actually becomes soft, not as coarse. So and the wife likes it too.
Yeah, baby.
All good.
Yeah,
all good things. Conflict.
Keita's
I hope
Brew.
that answered your question.
ketasbrew.com, or if you are part of the Bearded Ape Society, you can go over to the Bearded Ape Society as well.
Where'd it go? I unclicked your click. Dang it. I'm sorry.
Oh, what? No, that's all right. No worries.
Oh, okay.
Oh, love
Hi, Opti.
Taquitas brew. Oh,
Awesome, Amy.
that's what
There
it
it
was.
is. There, that was
Brew.
it.
There you go. No, guys. So tonight's show, it's just to talk about the coulda, shoulda, woulda. I mean, we're in. For those that haven't dipped their toe into crypto, it's like a little bit like red flag. We don't know if we want to get into it or not. For those of us that have been here for a really long time, some people have fatigue, right? And then you've got that's
a really good topic. We should talk about that sometime. The crypto fatigue.
Yeah, well, we can talk about it tonight.
Yeah, let's talk about it. We should talk about it tonight a little bit. Yeah.
You've got the influencers, right? So, we always talk about on this show, you have to ask someone's what their motive is, right? You all of a sudden you'll see a bunch of accounts if you're on what they call crypto Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or any of these kind of social media platforms. You'll start to see a lockstep chiming in unison, this message or that message. It'll come across your feed, whether it is, the FOMO talking about, it's going to the moon and blah, blah, blah. And people get into it. They're like, oh, I better buy some right now. I mean, we have our own stories of like FOMOing in. And then you've got I'm selling all of my bags. This is taking too long and, whatever. And so there's all of the, back and forth going on and causing chaos and confusion. And at the end of the day, those of us that have been here for a while, and if you go back and watch the Dip a Toe show from inception, back when we were doing it, when it was Beyond the Brink, and we were doing special episodes on that show, come a long way. I've come a long way personally. Myself over the past this show's been going for over 2 years now, going strong. It was October of 2025. So we're in March of 2026.
Was it?
Yep.
Are you sure it wasn't 2024?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was going to say it was October, like 2 years ago. So that would be 24. So October 24. 25, 20, no, October 23.
No, 23.
October, can I do math?
I don't know, man. We're struggling. Look, this is a struggle.
Listen, Linda, listen.
You're already showing signs of crypto fatigue with the disruptions going on in the show right now.
October of 2023. Then we're going to clip this out. Dip a Toe Show has been here since October 2023, and Melissa personally has gained a lot of wisdom over those couple of years. If you go back and watch our old episodes, you will realize how much I have grown with all of this, because I got taken. I got into crypto in 2019. And didn't really know what I was doing. And I trusted people or started looking. And, when you first get into crypto, hey, Marvin Davis, when you first get into crypto, you're like, the first thing a lot of people is all about the price and the hype, right? So those quote unquote social media influencer type folks, they serve a purpose, right? Because you scrolled on through and you saw this person being like, well, it's gotta go to this, and they're like all, wild. And so you're like, oh, let's watch this guy for a while, and you come across of a, it's the bearable bull here, for the average content, and like listening to that guy every day. So you get used to listening to some of these people. But at the end of the day, at the ones that are focusing mostly on the price, you're making a mistake, because there's so much stuff going on, like real world utility, then you stumble on accounts like Mr. Man and you're like, oh, well, what do we have here, sir? Some real deep thinking and knowledge. That
would be hilarious if you actually had some cliche sayings like that. What do we have going on here? You would just alter his voice. That would be hilarious.
Oh, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him to say it. I have so many ideas for the Dip a Toe Show with different sayings and people, and Before we continue on, because we're 15 minutes into the show, we still do have the contest going on for to win a XRP Las Vegas meetup hosted by 68J on April 29th. It's an all-day event. We are giving away one free streaming ticket, not steaming. My post said steaming. I meant streaming. We're giving one. Although I have to find the post, and I'll play it because it's really funny because somebody did catch me. Nobody else had my back and said, "Hey, Melissa, you did call that steaming. You're getting a steaming ticket." And the person said, like, "How steamy is it?" I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. So of course I had to post.
You're gonna need 2 towels.
The dip a toe, the Family Guy dip a toe. I had to post that. Remember when we played that on the show? But in any event, we are giving away one free streaming ticket to 68J Crypto for Life. 68J's Crypto for Life channel is streaming here on YouTube and X, and highly recommend you go and watch that. But Simon and I, we both went to that last year, and like you and Megan, what did you guys think of that event last year?
It was nice. Nice in the sense of it was let's see, maybe 100 people, I think, overall throughout the night that came through that event. There was always somebody that knew somebody, so that was also nice. It was casual. It wasn't a lot of hype. It was a great networking. You know, there's the panel. Of course, you were on the panel, and it looks like those road construction workers have done it to you again, made you freeze in time, but that's okay.
And really,
there you're back now. Oh my gosh. But it was, I really liked it. He and his wonderful wife did a great job with that event. I'm very excited to see what he's gonna do here. I mean, I know he's got the skill set for it, as being a speaker more times than any one of us can count, all across the country, you know. So I mean, the man knows what he's doing. When the man has a plan, he executes that, and it should be well worth your time and your funds to go check that out. Definitely, you know. So
yeah, it's gonna be an absolute fun time. I'm gonna show the what happened.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. All right, let's see if I can play it, if you guys can be able to hear it. This is the contest, guys. We're giving away a free streaming live ticket for 68J's Crypto for Life XRP Las Vegas meetup. It's on April 29th, the day before the big XRP conference there in Las Vegas. For those of you who can't attend, the tickets are $99 to get a streaming ticket. It is an all-day event from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And so this is your chance to be there and watch for free. All I ask
free.
For free. For free. For free.
That's $100 all day event.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well,
I
will tell you, you can't beat it, right?
No.
I was gonna say he's gonna lower the ticket price to the streaming. I'm not sure what he's gonna lower it to, but he has had so many sponsors kind of contributing that it's affording him to lower the price of the tickets.
Right.
So right now, if you win today, it's a $99 value, but it might be even lower. But at the end of the day, does it really matter? If you win the ticket, you win a free entry into watching the stream, the stream for live. And so, Simon, what the contest was, I just said, well, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen next week too, because we have been given one free ticket every week until the event. And so
let's do a count. Let's do some simple math here. So that's one for last week.
Yep.
One for this week. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tickets total. 6 tickets. That's $600.
$600, baby.
$600 of value.
And well, and actually, you know what? I'm typing up the wrong contest. So I'm trying to find the one. There it is. This is the rules right here. Can you see that?
a little bit. Let's blow that up.
So yeah, I wish I could. I don't know how to do it. This is
You got to get rid of our beautiful faces.
This is the big. Oh, okay. Let's go. Bye. Let's go. Bye, kids. There we go. Now you can see it.
Yep.
So basically, what I asked people to do was underneath this post, and I will post it because you do have till the end of the show to win if you are interested in trying your hand. Underneath the post, reply with an original meme, GIF, audio clip, or video clip with any of the options. You don't have to do them all. Just a catchy, like, dip a toe saying, or why you like to dip a toe with us, or why you enjoy the show. Or if you choose to do a video or an audio clip, you could say, I'm Melissa and you're watching the Dip a Toe Show, or whatever else you might like. And
or it's a top of the notch show.
Top of the notch show. Like literally it could be anything. We're not gonna really like say you have to do this, you have to do that, you know. And you know, or this one is the best, and you know, all of this kind of stuff. I just was really hoping for you know, just some fun playing around.
We're just looking for some interaction.
We're just looking for interaction and fun, and you know, we've been blessed to be given these tickets for people.
Yes, thank you, 6AJ.
Yeah, and so, and plus,
Very
guys, we've got some other contests coming up. I mean, we still never gave away our ballet wallet that we have. We are going to be giving away. Did we give it away?
We get not the big fat one, but we did give away some. Yeah, we did give away some. I remember that.
I didn't think we gave away the
gold. Wait, where's Gone Rogue?
Gone Rogue, Susan Roblin, you know, she's always in there. Yeah, she's always winning everything.
Gone Rogue, I swear you want a gift from the Dip a Toe Show. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I swear. Hey, Kristen's up in the house.
Woo. What's up, Dip a Toe family?
Yeah, there it is, 100%. Boom, yeah, confirmed.
I'm wondering if I should show some of the entries right now before we start talking about coulda, shoulda, woulda. Because we have 51 people in here right now. We usually get a lot of people coming in the 9 o'clock hour. This is going to be a great conversation, and can't wait to see what people post in the chat. But I did want to kind of show some of these entries because they're kind of cool. 2 hard wallets. She won 2 hard wallets from us. Well, I stand corrected.
I was being nice.
Yeah, you were being really nice.
Well,
you were being really nice.
Why not? I was like, you know what, dude? I got plenty. I know I got plenty. Here, have one of mine.
Plenty. You got plenty.
You know, be a Christmas gift, but no cookies. Okay. You mean like these ones right here? These cookies?
Those ones?
These cookies? Okay.
Cookies,
all right. I'll get on it. My sister, who's the creator of these cookies. By the way, if you were in Fort Lauderdale, Alan Stable Crew show, you probably got one and had a taste of it. It's delicious. She is currently on vacation with her family, but when she gets back, I'll put it in order and we'll just we'll send some out. Do some random giveaways. And if you happen to live in Montana and you win, we will not be mailing them USPS at all. Ever again. Never, ever.
Never.
Yeah.
So last week's contest, Hillary 2113, she won the contest.
Let's go.
Why I support and watch Dip a Toe Show. Melissa always brings real energy as a host. She's always sending out good vibes and actually digs deeper into the topics instead of just surface level talk. I'm constantly discovering new projects and leveling up my crypto knowledge. And let's be honest, the occasional conspiracy rabbit hole makes it even better. Well, and Hillary, there were others that did. Tiara says, Dip a Toe Show keeps updated on all the latest developments and behind the scenes information about the ever evolving digital asset space. Tune in to stay in the know. I thought that was fantastic. And I'm working on our website. And Lady Dev this week says, y'all's bring such amazing information from some of the most wonderful, talented people in the space, referring to our Faces of Crypto and Spotlight series. Thank you, Lady Dev. Florida Man Landscaping. He's pushing the envelope here with the Missy. I told him one little secret, and Missy and Simon have amazing on-air chemistry. They always bring their A games with interviews and guests. That is informative. And I just realized, because somebody did Shellfish called us Dat Show, and I was like, oh, Dat Show. That's
we are Dat Show. Yeah, welcome to the Dat Show.
We are the Dat Show.
You gonna watch that show?
Dat Show. It's an informative, educational, engaging, a great way to spend your Wednesday night. I thought that was very nice to say. Nice. And then, of course, Miss KeetaSbrew.com. I support the Dip a Toe because the show always had projects and members of their community that need to be featured. These projects are important to the evolution of this ecosystem, and Melissa offers a safe platform with great hosts. Well, I appreciate that, Keeta. And I thought I was going to be able to show the pictures too, but let me go back and find those, because these are the ones that I back up there.
Look at that. Hey, go. My honey, look
cool.
at the screen right now. If you're not looking, honey, look at the screen.
Look at how cute you are.
Wow, man, I wish I could get all that color on my beard. Woo!
It's so fun. I think it was so nice. I think
back if we were in our 20s, look at us back in our 20s right there. Way to go, AI, man.
I said, he did better. His AI did better than my AI that I try, whenever I've tried to do. But he says, Dip a Toe, first learn and dream here. Nothing is impossible and everything is free. Yeah, baby. And then he also did this one, Dip a Toe Show, because you can do more than one. Crypto 101, coin picks, NFT ideas, latest alpha, community spaces, beginner friendly. Take a dip. I think that's so cute.
That's
such
actually
a nice,
really cool.
Yeah.
That's really
cool.
Then
we got Susan Roblin. She's
Susan. Whoa.
She's doing the 420.
Let's go.
Me tuning into Dip a Toe Show with Melissa and Simon. Just going to watch for 5 minutes. Oh, snap. They're talking about XRP. Wait, and that's a reference to Amanda's butt token. But and token too. And yeah, she's my. Yeah. And then 3 hours later, still vibing with the crypto fam. Crypto talk plus good vibes equals can't leave the stream. I thought that was awesome. So that was really fun. Dude, and then we got another one. Me carefully dipping a toe into crypto news and realizing everyone at the Dip a Toe Show is already jumping in. Crypto for life. Hashtag crypto for life. Dip a Toe contest entry. I'm not saying I'm going to Las Vegas, but I'm definitely bringing the floaties. I think that was, I got to look and see who the name. Oh, and then there's another one from FML. Most flattering photo of Melissa here with her eyes closed, which is kind of par for the course, because when I'm out in public, I'm usually laughing and smiling, and my eyes are closed almost every time. And every picture, I'm like, well, Simon looks cute. I'm like, well, but family is everything. Dip a Toe Show, Simon, and World Be Free. And then he's got the Florida Man landscaping. Yeah, super cool. That man. Anyway, that it takes us back. But there is one more. There's one more, kids, that I would like to share with everyone, and that is, if I can find it, what was it? 589 just did a video. Oh, by the way, the dipping a toe into crypto with the dog, that was Hot Boxing Kid. Thank you so much for joining the contest, Hot Boxing Kid. That was fantastic.
That was awesome. I love it. That was cute.
Really appreciate it. But we also have, and let me see if I can get this one really big, and hopefully it will play the music, because it wasn't playing it before. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be so bummed out. Let's see, not this one. Get out of here. I'm getting so savvy with my screen sharing and whatnot. I hope that it does. If it doesn't do the sound, I'm going to have to figure out what the problem is. Oh, I'm going to unmute the site. That could be it. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Add this baby. This is from 589 token. and he did a little video.
589 token, and you're watching the Dip Like Toe Show. Hey, stepping light, watch it grow. Real ones know how the system flow. XRPL, yeah, that's the base. Projects building, pick up the pace. Tap in quick, don't move slow. Welcome to the Dip Like Toe Show. Yeah, Dip Like Toe Show.
Huh?
589 token, and you're
I need that. I need that track. That's
Isn't
right
that
there. That's my
great?
language right there.
That
Was
fun.
Man.
Was really fun. That was
Yo, you gotta get that. And so like when we have like a random one-off special night, right? Like where we don't do the usual Wednesday night where we do like a weekend thing, because sometimes that's happened. We got it like, you know, super special guests or something like that, or night edition, even though it's night on the East Coast, it's barely night here on the West Coast. But man, that was awesome. Marvin had a question about Vegas. Melissa, are you guys having an event in Las Vegas this year? And if so, what time and what day?
I know this is shocking, but we are not hosting. Melissa is not hosting. I'm not participating. Well, I am participating. I'm a speaker on the panelist for the April 29th for 68J's event. But I am not planning any parties on my own this year, which feels really weird. It feels really weird to not be planning a party. And so it's going to be very interesting. Maybe I can focus a little bit more on Dip-a-Toe Show and myself actually having a good time this year, and you know, doing all those things that I would like to do without worrying about
that was
other people.
Last year, everybody showed up.
I know,
man.
I will say that, I mean, that definitely has been like just a fantastic event every year. And he's referring to the Alan Staple event that I planned the last 2 years for Alan Staple, and it was at an awesome small location, but everybody, like, there were so many cool people at that event. And, you know, 68J's event on the 29th is going to be the same. Like, it is the equivalent as far as rubbing elbows and whatnot with people that you would kind of want to meet, right? You know, like, Not Financial Advice was there. And I'm not sure if he's going to be at this one. I hope that he is. Actually, I think he is, actually, because I was messaging him in the background. So he's going to be in Vegas. So, and I mean, of course, like Marvin Davis was there. You know, there were so many cool people at these events that we held the pre-party before all these other ones. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to do it this year. Maybe, but I mean, you know, and I think 68J is going to plan one of these. This is like, you know, he did the test one last year, and now he's, you know, took it up a whole nother level. And so, you know, I'm all down with helping him, you know, if he ever asks me and needs any kind of help or whatever. But yeah, if it ain't fixed, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
Yeah. And if we would have done ours, we would have been competing with his, and I'm not doing that.
It's a big undertaking. You know what I mean? It is, like, you know, it's as much fun as it was to have everybody at the event. I would agree with Melissa that when you host an event, even though you're at the event, you're really not into the event. You know what I mean? There's a difference there. Any performing artist knows exactly what I'm talking about. You did a show, but you weren't like at the show. You know what I mean? There's a difference there. So, you know, I maybe do a turn and burn or touch and go. Yeah. I'm still weighing out everything of how I'm going to pull this off if I'm able to. But for Jay's party of flying in and just going to that for 4 to 5 hours and then dip out back on the plane and drive back home, you know, just like a night out. So we'll see. But it's nice for those of us that have hosted shows just to, you know, be in the crowd, you know, network, shake hands, you know, have one-on-one conversations. Like, you know, that's 98.98% of why we 98.98%. You won't find that on the back of a rapper. Percent of like what inspires us to do it, because we want to bring people together, but we also want to meet those same people like Marvin Davis, like Miss Keita. I remember the first year I got to meet Miss Kina. Such an energetic woman, man. The soul is always out of that woman all the time.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
and that
Opti, you know, everybody, you know, it was cool, but it's really that kind of that intimate at the event that's really where the flavor is at. So
yeah, baby. Well, I was just gonna say when you we got 75 of you in here. Thank you so much for coming to the coulda, shoulda, woulda. I always would go back like woulda,
you
shoulda,
coulda, you
woulda.
could have done the event. You coulda.
I could have done it, but
Maybe you should have.
I would have done it, but
Woulda. Yeah.
yeah, no, I mean, really, there's a lot involved in all of that, and you know, I am a very giving person. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I say, Marvin.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were very successful events, and they served their purpose for, you know, the people to meet each other in a different environment than a conference.
Yeah.
I do think that 68J's event, the XRP Las Vegas meetup, I do believe that is going to serve its purpose for that. It's going to be, you know, it's going to be a conference on steroids in terms of you're going to be able to hear people talking. Like, yes, there's going to be panelists and stuff like that, but because of the kind of room and stuff like that that's in, like, you're going to be talking to a lot of people, and it's an all-day event, right? I think it's from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And so and then there's the VIP party afterward, the dinner. You know, for people that can't afford to spend, you know, $600, $900, $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, this is a very economical event. I mean, the in-person tickets themselves now, because he's getting sponsors, they've been lowered to $99 a ticket to get in, you know, for an all-day event where you're going to meet all these people and all your friends. And, you know, of course it's cash bar and all of that, but my gosh, you know, what, $100 to go in and hang out. And then I think it's like, well, it's $300 for the VIP dinner. But if I have a code, okay, you can either reach out to me directly. You know, you can email me, email us at dipatoshow.com. You can put it, you know, underneath the video. You can reach out on X to the Dipito Show and say, I need the code. You can reach out to 68J directly and ask him for the 50% off VIP dinner, which would take it down to $150 for the VIP dinner, which I highly encourage. If you're interested in that, you probably should buy your ticket now for that. And then the ticket to get into the event is $99. And we have a code DIP99. And that'll save you another $99, baby. And that saves you another 10%. So, you know, you can, it's even cheaper. So
there's deals and mo deals.
I'm just saying, and if to go to an event, like there's a lot of people that go to Vegas just for the parties because they can't afford $1,000, you know? Yeah, you can't beat the price for all the great people that's going to be there, man. And you might get a chance to rub shoulders with, like Dipito, like Melissa and Simon from Dipito Show. Get your picture taken. I'll try to have my eyes open if we get our picture taken.
No, you just sunglasses.
But chances are,
just be wearing the sunglasses.
You know what? I think I might change my MO. Maybe I will wear sunglasses, and then I'll look cool in every photo.
No, you good. That's Vegas. Everybody wears shades.
Everybody will be like, oh yeah, this chick thinks she made it so big already. She's wearing sunglasses in the parties.
You know, to put it in perspective, Melissa, $100 to go to the show. Honestly, that is about ridiculous. 6.5 bottles of water at the Boulevard price.
So I'm saying, like, really. And I'm pretty sure too, because it's going to be an all-day event, he's going to have food. It's from 10 to 6. So there's going to be food there for you to snack on. It's an all, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, it's going to be a cash bar, of course, because that's how it has to be. And that's just normal. But I mean, it's just, if you're coming to Vegas and you just want to go to the parties and you can't afford to go to the conference, no offense on the conference. Like, I'm going to the conference. I bought my ticket. I'm going to go to the after party for that. And, I got to hug me some Brad Kimes and Danielle, like that. I'm looking forward to doing that as well. But for those of us who can afford to do it, because I'm stretching it. I'm stretching my dollar. This is a great alternative. You can still go and you can still meet a whole bunch of cool people. So I wouldn't sleep on it. I would buy the tickets as soon as you can. Like, I really would. And especially if you want to go to that VIP dinner, because there is more of a limited situation with that. So in any event, that's what I would do. But I did want to talk about, now we're 40 minutes into the show. We got 100 people in here. Let's go. Let's go. Before we go, or do you just want to take right off in your woulda, shoulda, coulda? And then while you look for the woulda, shoulda, coulda, while you're talking, I can go look for something.
There's so many. There's so many shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I mean, there's the brand new. You're going to experience this, as we all have experienced this within this space, and that is this: I should have sold. I should have sold. I should have sold. I could have sold. Why didn't I take profits? Now, when you realize that, you're going to beat yourself up. It's natural. It's Fight Club. You're going to do it. But these shoulda, coulda, wouldas really are your biggest teaching moments that you have in your life. It really gives you an opportunity to really look at yourself, look at the man in the mirror or woman, and do some self-work. And that's a hard thing to do. So yeah, we've all done I should have sold. I could have sold there. I could have done this. You're right. You could have, but the reality is what you'll realize, there was no way for you to know where the top was. And so now you hear people saying, take profits. Okay. That doesn't mean sell your whole bag. You can sell however much or how little you want, just for the fact of doing it. I highly encourage that, just so you get used to selling and taking profits and going through that process to know what you really want inside. Because we might talk a big game. Like we do it to ourselves. All that, man, I'm gonna do this, man. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do. We do it. That's inspiration. That's us trying to discover our dreams. But where the pressure meets the stone, is in the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. So when you guys have these, try to give yourself the time and also the courage. Find the courage to look back at that as not a mistake, but as a really good teaching moment of like, I totally could have done that. Let's say I did that. Okay. Cause I was scared. Like, I was scared. I was changing my shorts on the hour because I was that scared to sell because I didn't know here. Okay. So now we're talking FOMO, but this, just even going through that helps you. It's helped me a lot. It really, really has. I've been in this since 2016. I've known about Bitcoin since 2009, March of 2009. In fact, I would argue this past week. Yeah, that's nice. It was just after St. Patrick's Day that my brother told me about Bitcoin in 2009. Should have kept pursuing that after some of you have heard that story about my brother and Bitcoin and all that, right? We're not going to talk about that today. I should have kept going. I wish I could have kept going because dang, right? But would I have held on that long?
Don't know, right?
Probably not. Like I'll call myself out right now. Spade to spade. As soon as Bitcoin would have hit $1, I'd be like, boom, see ya. Woo!
I'm a winner, chicken dinner.
Right. There was no way for me to know that it would be where it's at right now. There's no way. So yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I wish I coulda, shoulda, woulda kept going with Bitcoin and like really stayed the course with that, but it just, it didn't work out. It wasn't there. It wasn't as a focus as it was in 2015, 2016 when I started playing in this market. And should have learned money management a little bit better. Shoulda, coulda, woulda recognized when I was in a different kind of FOMO. So in 2021, I did very well for myself in my view of doing very well for myself. I did very well with crypto, but at the same time, I was having health condition issues, so much so that I wasn't working. So my plan was, before that happened, that bull run, I was going to lock in profits. I was going to wait for the market to settle down, and then I was going to come back in while I stayed working. Well, then all of a sudden work wasn't there, and neither was my health to go do work elsewhere. So in that first couple moments, I had new money effect, right? Which was fine. I knew what was going on. I was like, yeah, hey, let's scare some things. But I'd have buyer's remorse 2 days later. Oh, we got to take this back, right? Oh, no. But I figured I learned some things there. But then I started trading, right? Doing what I did before. And what I did was a very big mistake. I allowed my newfound wealth to do 2 jobs, which was a mistake. It was either reinvest or support the family. I tried to reinvest to support the family. Right. Okay. So now what I did is I put this extra huge amount of pressure on myself, stress. And I really didn't know it then. Right. I really just didn't know it. I was doing what some people have done, where someone would say something that would trigger me. I would look at it. I would see it. I didn't knee jerk reaction, but then later, I would inevitably fumble the ball and, touchdown for the other team. And that's when I was pretty much down to my last dollars there. I was finally able to go back to work. And for probably the better part of a year, deep down, I was very, very, very upset at what had happened, because I looked at it, I looked at myself, and even 2 years after, there was times where I would shake my head. I'm like, okay, that money's gone. It did go to good things. If that didn't happen, by the grace of God, there would have been no way out. My family would not be where we're at right now. No way, no, there was no option, right? There was zero. So, shoulda, coulda learned more about money management. And right in those moments where I had new money, God gave me messages right there in my face, soft, calm, but I wasn't listening. I wasn't seeing it, right? I wasn't seeing it. That was the first time someone else in this space, and you know who he is. He's from, we met him in Texas. He used to be on the weekly Zoomers with us. Matthew. You remember
Matthew?
Yeah. So he told me he was one of the first ones that told me about the infinite banking concept in that book. He told me why I still had a big chunk of funds. And I was like, yeah, I'll look into that, because I was doing other things. I was into other things, and I knew I couldn't just take on something new that was about, money and whatever. I was already overloaded. But I wish I would have listened to Matthew back then, because look, I'm all about IBC now. I'm like, oh, dang it, right? Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But all of that has taught me so much about myself and how I operate inside, and being able to call myself on a number of different things in my financial literacy, my financial growth. I learned one of the cool things that happens to any self-made millionaire. They had it all, they lost it all. and then they build it again. Yeah. And so I have built and rebuilt, and I do have a lot of more couldas and shouldas that I'm bringing back around into my life and going, no, we doing it now. No. The last time we were here, we went right. No. We can go any other direction, but right. We ain't going right. We're going to go left, diagonal, downsies, upsies, whatever, topsy-turvies. Yeah, embrace the journey. Should have never traded that Bitcoin to it.
Mr. Sam,
bro.
Huh?
Dang.
What were they going to give you several coins back?
I remember that.
Instead of
Oh,
like,
dude, I remember that. I
man,
remember that. I worked with a coworker that was up in that, and I was like, dude, that
Stop
I
doing
wouldn't be
it.
doing that, man. I wouldn't. But I get it though. Like
Yeah.
I get it. I'm into some other things in right now
Listen.
where I look at it as this is a very high risk thing, but it's working right now. So don't put all your eggs over there.
Do not.
Like a half an egg, bro.
Half an egg.
like a half an egg.
Dip a toe.
Just-
Hence the
yeah,
dip a
yeah.
toe
I mean,
show.
this is I'm toenail deep in this thing right now. Just toenail, right? But yeah,
Here's what I think, Simon, and this is what I always say. That's so cool about this space. It's not just about digital assets and crypto, man. Like, we are learning so much. Like you just said, I learned a lot about myself.
yeah.
I started looking at things that I wouldn't have looked at before. This is the importance of what we're doing. We're seeing the opportunity that's in front of us. And this is the coolest thing, man. We have the advantage right now of people that have been here before us.
Yes.
We've watched those cycles, those,
Yep.
everyone's kind of giving attention to different things, right? Some of
Yep.
you like yourself, you're really watching those patterns. Mr. Zam, I think, is a pattern watcher. There's a lot of guys in our space, and women too. That
Oh
Lady
yeah,
Kay
dude.
and
Did you meet Sage?
I mean,
Did you meet Sage?
yeah. She's a
yeah.
boss. She's an absolute boss. But it's like there are folks that are giving this attention. Okay. I pay attention to everything now. Political money markets. It don't matter if they're talking money. I'm on it. Right, Marvin Davis?
My man.
These are
My
things that we in the past, we would have just like, whatever, and the coolest thing about Dip a Toe Show in our community, what if I dipped all day? Come on now, God.
Hey, you could be sitting on the edge of the dock with your feet in the water. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, but the cool thing is that the cool thing about the Dip a Toe community is there are so many people from all over, different. They're watching different things. We're building trust in our community where we actually do go meet each other. We see each other. We're in the chat. This is what I'm really proud of. I don't know about you. Like what one of the things that I'm really proud about the Dip a Toe Show is that this is organic, and the people, there's 143 people watching. These are our friends. These are people that come back every single week to watch Dip a Toe Show, to hang out with us in the spaces. People are getting more comfortable. They're coming on Faces of Crypto, all these type of things, right? They're all learning. Some people are really experts at, the markets, like you say. Others are, when it comes to running a node, you've got someone like Lady K that knows all about running a node. We just have a variety of folks, and we can look at what their experience has been in the past. So like Simon, it's gone up, it's gone down. Here we're in like a tumultuous time period. Because I know you and I've known you for several years now, I ain't scared. I trust you. I've known you long enough. I've seen it go up and down. We got Text RP in the house. Let's go. But I've seen it go up and down. And you know where my mind goes? Did you guys know that you can use Dip a Toe link and get $100 with iTrust Capital? Where I did a show. We did the show with Bryce from iTrust Capital, and I dipped my toe into opening a crypto Roth. Now, woulda, shoulda, coulda. I could have opened a Roth IRA, crypto Roth IRA, like in 2022 or whenever they opened, whenever I was at the Bitcoin conference, as I've been following them, like kind of watching who they are. And I've been investigating all the crypto Roths because I knew it was a play. Because in my mind, if these assets are going to go to what we think it's going to go to, even if they go to like 10% of what we think it's going to go to, or in some cases with these wild predictions, if it goes to 1% of what we think, you're talking a hella gain, right? When you could put money in a tax protected an account that you're going to grow tax free like a crypto Roth. And I've been looking at it, and woulda, shoulda, coulda. I was looking at it when XRP was less than 50 cents, right? If I would have opened it then and bought a little bit, I obviously would have been able to buy a hell of a lot more, even if I would have opened the minimum amount. So this is my woulda, shoulda, coulda that I would like to talk about. Do not let things like I don't have the maximum to open up an account.
That's a great point.
Stop
That's
you.
A great point.
Do not let price. Well, I think it's going to go down to 25 cents. Don't let that stop you from doing this. Believe me when I say I have been watching and researching I Trust Capital since they came out. I've been watching them, and I sat and I waited and I watched and I listened and I whatever. And I've seen them go through. They are the most trusted company. Okay. When it comes to the most popular, most trusted and all the things for crypto Roth IRAs. Why a Roth? Well, because when you put money into a Roth IRA, it grows tax-free. It's considered an after-tax contribution into an account. There's limitations. It's very regulated, all those types of things. You put it in there and it grows tax-free. And when you take it out, including your, initial investment plus whatever it accrues, you're pulling it out. You're paying no tax. You're not dealing with any of the crap. So this year I decided I'm going to diversify in the way in which I invest into crypto. And I opened up a Roth IRA, Crypto Roth IRA. Got a Crypto Roth and Preferred Trust in 2021. Good job, Bradley. Yeah, 2021, I think is actually when I first came across them, and they were only doing Bitcoin at the time. I was at a Bitcoin conference, and I met them. In fact, I got the guy's card. I was like gonna maybe even work. They were just kind of getting out and getting into these conferences and stuff like that. But they didn't have XRP yet. And I was asking them, when are you going to have it? Well, soon we will, whatever, that type of thing. So I just kind of sat on it. I wish I would have opened it then. Although I do think it might have been a little bit more to open one up. I can't remember what the situation was, why I didn't do it then. But it was also a nervous thing because everything was really new. Regulations weren't there yet, right? We didn't have clarity. So you're like, I Trust Capital, they just came out. It would have been a risk for me in my income level. Now, if I had, I had $100,000 to play around with, and they needed $2,000 for me to open an I Trust Capital account.
There you go.
1,000, right?
There you go.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
But when you only got little baby bags of money to get to go around with, you're just kind of like, I'm a dip-a-toer. I don't do things unless I know. So what I'm saying is, I've known about this. I've had conversations about it. I've researched it. I did a show on it. We talked about it in prior dip-a-toe shows, and I didn't pull the trigger until a couple of months ago. I had the money to be able to do it too. That's another thing. But I woulda, shoulda, coulda. I could have done it when it was at 50 cents, right? What did I do? And my goal was, if I could just get back and buy it if it's under $2, right? That was my goal, and I did it, and I got in, right?
Yeah.
So all of you people that are thinking about this stuff right now, if you wait, here's the other thing about this, and then we'll carry on, and I'll share more information on it. It's 5 years you got to hold. You got to hold a crypto Roth IRA for 5 years, and you have to be 59 and a half to withdraw your money. Okay. I'm no spring chicken. I'm 56 years old. I woulda, shoulda, coulda timed it up more appropriately so that in the day that I was 59 and a half, I can withdraw my money, because by the time I'm 59 and a half, I'm of the belief that the money that I'm putting into this crypto Roth is going to be worth a substantial amount of money, which means Melissa might be able to retire. Okay. Right. So this is where I'm saying, get your thinking caps on, guys. Do the math. Think about, how old am I going to be? How am I now? How many years before I'm 59 and a half? Got to hold it for 5 years without penalties or whatever. And that's just really, if you were to take out money early from it, it means nothing if you're 59 and a half or whatever. But I'm just saying,
what you're talking about, though,
I should have done it earlier, and I didn't. And I should have. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Hence the name of the show.
That's right. That's right. You should have done it. You should have done it back then.
Should have,
Right.
but I didn't.
But this has given you
I didn't.
major perspective inside yourself, like a wall. I would argue that you've had this wall that stopped you multiple times in you pulling the trigger on I Trust Capital, right? You've had that wall in other things in your life, right? And there it is, buy, sell crypto with. There it is, bow, 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 bow.
$100.
Get $100. I Trust Capital. Bryson was a good dude. He was a great guest. Love to have him back on the show.
Super nice.
But what you went through was a process that we all have to go through, and part of the outcome of that process is thinking long term.
Yep.
I remember like back in my Amway days. That's right. I did Amway for a little bit.
You want to come down for nachos? We had a neighbor that always invited us for nachos. And guess what? It was an Amway.
Yeah, here comes the pitch.
They didn't tell us about the Amway. They just wanted to know if we wanted to have nachos.
That was like, let's not. All right, I'm sorry about that. But anytime that I went to something like a big, conference, someone was hosting that, and a big wig was going to be in there. Oh, there you go. Numbers got backwards there.
Right?
Yeah. The 5 is the 3, 3 is the 5.
What?
They would always talk about where do you see yourself in like 10 years. And for someone that was 20 and 19 and 18, I was like, what? Like that was a major roadblock. Then they did 5. They said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I'm like, I'm like, yo, I'm kind of still at mom's right now, bro. Like in an apartment. That's where my mind went. It wasn't on, hey, you need to build up money over time so you can walk away from the normal 9 to 5 and do things that you want to do with your life. I had no baseline for that. 0. Most of us have not had that. And so you went through your process that showed you I'm thinking long term. No, I wish I would have pulled the trigger back then. This was a solid thing, and I'm still trying to figure out what my hang up was, but I'm glad I pulled the trigger now. Wish I would have done it then. So analyze that, compare that. What was going on with Melissa? What was the stop? Because sometimes these really good things that we come across can just fall through the cracks. Like it's not like it fall through the cracks and gone, even though some of them can. But it's just like we don't give it that attention again. It's like, oh yeah, I remember. And there's always something else going on. You need a minimum initial contribution of $1,000 to open I Trust Capital Roth IRA. Okay, so if you can't go to Vegas because you're like, man, that's $1,000. Here is an alternative.
The play is to $1,000. So the goal should be, in my opinion, this is where I screwed up, right? Because again, it was I want to make the maximum amount of contribution.
Right. And I'm so glad you brought that up.
So silly Willy. I should have opened it with $1,000. I should have opened it. And then any other contributions, I think they want you to have a minimum of $500. Okay. So I started contributing, like whenever I would get a raise at work, I would always put that into my 401k. Right. That was what I would do. Instead of pretending like I had more money, I just would put it into my 401k. Well, when I started getting to crypto, I'm like, you know what? Not doing that. I'm going to take that money and I'm going to invest it into my crypto bags. And if I would have been smart, I would have put it off in the side till it got up to 1,000. I should have opened the crypto Roth, and then boom. Anyway, the very first, yeah.
I know Bradley, my man, relatable.
But I'm saying I should have done that, and I didn't. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't care. I should have done it, and I didn't. And if I would have done it several years ago, I would be farther ahead right now. Why? Because my bags, I've been dollar cost averaging anyway in to say I'm specifically targeting XRP at this point. But you can buy Bitcoin. There are a lot of different tokens available within this particular account. And again, this is just one little play. I'm just talking about, I'm not saying obviously you can't put all your bags in that anyway. It doesn't matter. There's limitations on what you can put in. But for me personally, my shoulda, woulda, coulda, if I would have opened it up many, many years ago, I could have been buying over time, many moons ago. My bag would be larger and all of that. However, I did it now. If I hadn't done it now, next year or the year after, when XRP and some of these other assets go up to $3, $4, $5, $6, whatever, yeah, you can still open one up, but your money, the income limitation that they're going to allow you to put into a Roth, is the window is closing. It's getting smaller, the amount that's going to be in there. The greatest impact is now, right today, right now.
That's right.
It was a couple years ago when I could have bought it at 50 cents or 40 cents.
I was just about to say.
For under, $1.50, $1.40, whatever. Like, it's wild to just do it, or something. I guess I'm just saying, if you have an idea in your mind and you see it, do it. Like, don't be crazy and do what Mr. Zam said about the Bitcoin, the Bitcoin scam thing or whatever that he did. I'm talking about legitimate companies or legitimate moves, and that was one of them, And there's no time like now to learn about these things. So woulda, shoulda, coulda. We lost money. We saw things go up. We lost whatever. Let's go.
The best way, you can get analysis, or you can get paralysis through analysis.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, it gets overwhelming because maybe it's going to go here, and what's this guy saying? And I'm just going to keep holding my money over here, and then whoops, I went to a concert.
With anything,
that's what happened.
Okay, yes, and okay. So here's an action. Here's like a core thing that happens to all, right? We've all done this in different areas of our life. We get money, so that's the easy part.
Money.
We give money away, to like a thing that does not bring us instant gratification. We got a problem. Like we were like, I'm gonna be out that money. That's what we think, right? That's what we think. I've thought like that. Sometimes I still do. It's a knee-jerk reaction, to what Melissa did. There's probably a point of like, I want to do max. So I'll save up first. Okay, I'm going to bring money, right, and I'm not ready to let go of that money, even if I did it the other way, even if I DCA'd, right? I want to know how this thing works. The best way to find out how it works is you just start doing it. Yep. You start doing it. And
baby step it.
Yes, the goal is to do it and keep doing it throughout your life. But it doesn't work like that on day one. No way, no how. It might, for that first year, you might be really game tight. Next year, life happens. Not so much action going to the Roth or the other adventure or thing that you're trying to take advantage of, But the best time for Melissa to have gotten that I Trust Capital account would have been the day before she got it. The second best time for Melissa to get that I Trust Capital account was the day that she got it.
Right. Okay.
The third time that would have been best would have been the next day. Yeah. Right. So because we only get so much time. Time literally works against us in so many different ways. And it's not negative. It's more against in the sense, hey, if I would have done this yesterday, I'd be one day further ahead on everything that I'm doing right now today. Right. So the best action really is from yesterday. So if you're looking at anything you're getting into, whether that's a trust, IBC, dividend paying whole life insurance policies, any other financial products, or any other wealth building mechanisms, like
same thing.
Do the minimum. Just do the minimum.
Just
just
do
go
it.
do it.
Do it.
You know, you don't have
As
to
you
do it
will
all day.
say, coulda,
Yeah.
woulda, shoulda.
You're gonna be like,
You'll say
I
it
wish
every time.
everybody that I've talked to that has a infinite banking concept policy always says this. I
I wish I
wish
would
I
have done
would
it.
have known about this
Yeah.
sooner. Straight up.
Every
It's
time.
a thing, you know. People that are getting a crypto go, oh, I had a chance to buy Bitcoin back in blah, blah, blah. Or I had a chance to buy XRP back and it was fractions of a penny, right? It's like, yes, but that was a lot riskier back then to acquire versus now.
Yeah.
Other things in our life have been around for 40, 50, 100 years. And yet we still lack the ability to just kick the ball. Here's some money. I think this is going to be a good thing. Let's see what happens.
You know,
You
and
know.
at the end of the day, I mean, you're going to spend your money on something, right? You're in this space. You're giving it your attention. We're working, listening while I'm building.
I saw that.
Oh, nice. Welcome, Crypto Crow Official. I'm gonna have to check out your channel. I appreciate you
Dude,
coming.
I used to watch the Crypto Crow.
Crypto Crow. I used to
Yeah.
have a neighbor across the street that his name was Crow. He drove a motorcycle and he had like sweet tattoos and he was the most gentle,
That's the guy.
awesome guy. Yeah, he did. He kind of looked like this guy too, with the beard and mustache.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
his name was
show,
Crow.
Crypto Crow. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, thinking about all the things that you could have done, you know, in over time, and we all look back at. I mean, I don't know about you, but time has just flown by. I mean, I feel like you and I have known each other forever, like since we've always known each other. Like I feel that way, and we've come such a long way in the time that this show has been, and since we first met, and all of that. But it literally, it's gone by so fast. It seems like yesterday. Also, you know, so like, and we have the benefit of watching Bitcoin go super low and then go super high, you know, $100,000 and then come back down. We've seen these other tokens. We've seen the pumpers come in and run their mouth, and everybody's like, "Oh, Jojo the Circus Boy, like we got to get in with this stuff."
Jojo the Circus Boy.
You know, and then you. I mean, I can peg these people now. They actually are comical, and it's just I go like, "Oh my gosh, how do these people fall for this stuff?" You know, well, I fell for it. You know what I mean? Initially, I fell for it, right? Because they lop onto your emotions. It's easy. And also, like, I mean, we're so busy, right? We're all tied up in our lives, our jobs. We're working for the money. We're trying to, you know, we're trying to do all these things. And then somebody comes and tells you, "Hey, bro, it's like this much. And if you could do it and you're going to get blah, blah, and you're going to be a millionaire tomorrow." And then you're like, "Oh, holy smokes. Well, you know, I'm going to spend that, you know, $200 and get my 10 or 100 million coins." And then you buy into it, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Well, it's going down so fast. Like I put in 200, now it's like this." And then
I'm sorry to laugh. That's a real thing,
right,
but it's just like
so real, right?
How many of us have like we've got into something and the price drops? For like, how come every time I buy this coin it drops in price?
Yep. Like, or every
like real talk. Who the heck are you? Who the heck am I?
The psychology of it too,
Yeah,
like
even
even being in the space, it's you know, or you hear the people saying this is really thing that annoys me. People are like, "I'm not even buying right now." These are people that are in the space that have been in here for a really long time. Okay, I don't like listening to them. I'm just like la 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 la. So I'm a dollar cost averager in or whatever. You hear these a lot of these bigger influencer type people that will talk about buying, and they're always trying to encourage people to think they're going to buy the bottom or sell at the top. That's kind of the vibe they throw out. And so as the price is like, it was up here and it starts going back down. So say something ran up to $3 and it went down and it's getting down below 2 and now it's getting down to 1. And, you know, we were at 50 cents at some point, right? But you saw it run up, and then you see history of it going up and down. And then you've got people going, "Well, I'm not even buying right now because, you know, it's just, I'm not buying." And I'm like, okay, well, it's $1 right now. It was $3. Now it's $1 right now. So you're basically telling people, I think it's going to go down to 50 cents or lower. So I'm just not even going to buy any right now at all. I'm going to wait until it's 50 cents. Good luck with that, bro. Because if you got the money, you got the time, and you got the eyeballs, and you got the bot to go in and buy it when it dips to the low price that you think.
Sure.
But the regular average Joe person, just dollar cost average in, because it's
what's not talked about there is exactly what you talked about briefly earlier with the Roth, right?
Yeah.
I want to go all in.
Right.
I'm going all in. Cannonball. I'm cannonball. I'm going to do a
did.
cannonball. No. No dip a toe. No dip a toe. I'm not dipping the toe in the pool. I'm going to do a cannonball. It's going to be epic. Everybody's going to love it.
Yep.
No, man. No, don't. If someone says I'm not even buying right now, like,
yeah.
Sorry, man. Click. Okay. I'm buying. I'll buy tomorrow. I'll buy the next day.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's like I want to get the bottom. I get that. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, hello, let's do that.
I thought it was only 2%. I didn't realize it 4%. That's kind of awesome.
I'll take 4. I'll take 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's do it all day. But that's the maximum effort. We want the best deal, and all our money to go into the best deal. Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm down with that. Like
if you missed the best deal.
I acknowledge that desire, but my desires are really good at taking everything from me.
Yeah.
All of them. Right. My desires will always outdo what I have liquidity wise. Always, all day, everything. I will never meet all my desires because they will grow as my financial wealth grows. It's just natural. Right. So, kind of get in where you fit in. If you see something that is on sale and recognize that you are poo-pooing the price, it's like, oh, it's gone down this much. Dude, I'm not going to give you financial advice, but I would be buying more because it's on discount.
Yes.
You buy you wait for the weekly ad. Well, some of you might not know what weekly ads are out there, like the 20-somethings. You might not know what weekly ads are in the mailbox when you get your coupons, the paper coupons that you cut out. Dude, people wait until they get that, and then they go grocery shopping Wednesday to get that deal. They literally wait for the price to drop. I mean, but yet they have a problem incorporating that same habit over to investing, where it's like, hey, you got in. Cool, that's your baseline. If the price drops from there, get a little more. Don't spend your whole check.
Don't be trying to emulate or copy what other people are doing. Because there are a lot of people, they make it sound very easy. Crypto is the only thing I hear people get salty over being on sale. but I mean, and here's the thing. So like when I look and buy into projects or coins based on the research that I do and the utility that I believe that they're going to provide the world, right? I am buying stuff that I believe that the new financial system, the rails that new financial system is going to run on, the new technologies that businesses are going to use, how we're going to do our shipping, like there's so many things being built right now. It's at a deeper level than when price go up for me. And so when a price goes down, okay, and you bought a bag at it, you got lucky, say you happen to be having money on the miracle day that you saw this project, you've been wanting to buy it for a while, you actually got yourself a little bag and you were like, oh, I'm going to buy some more of that or whatever. And then the price shoots up and you're like, oh, darn it. Now the price has gone up. Usually I just keep buying little bits, even though the price has gone up if I really believe in the project. However, when the price starts going back down, like we've seen, it goes up and then it starts coming back down and then it goes up again or whatever. I don't do this anymore, but I used to go, well, gosh, if it's this price, I can get this many coins. And if it's this price, it's going to be that or whatever. And it's really a couple. At the end of the freaking day.
Paralysis through analysis.
At the end of the day, the difference in a couple of pennies on a freaking price snag it, buy it, forget about it, right? Because if
Right.
you think that
Thank you.
and these are just the utility tokens I'm talking about, the ones that I believe are going to run the world, right? Those have potential to really explode in value over time. Not tomorrow, not financial advice. The show is not financial advice. You do what you want to do. I'm just saying they're going to go up in price. These ones, if you're picking the right ones, you know, when they do, you stressing over whether you want to buy something that was, you know, a couple of like 0.000789 or whatever. Who gives a shit? That's what I said.
It's a family show.
I know, but I'm saying, who cares? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I did that to myself so many times. So when you said that about you know, being stressed over it, I watch the people that are talking about, you know, the things, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I mean, I kind of do, but like, I don't know.
I actually enjoy that because charts. Okay, we're talking about charts briefly. That was for me something I had to look at to say, oh, I can see where we've gone, not where we're going, where we've gone. You know, Melissa dropped the deuce. You know, Crow knows. I saw
Crow
this.
knows.
Yeah, this is a gem right here.
The more people understand the relationship between crypto and AI,
and which change will facilitate AI agents, the better their positions will be as AI continues to grow. So I'm going to sidetrack here a little bit.
Crypto Crow official.
If you think about AI agents interacting with each other, well, they too have to have, you know, a currency, a means of exchange, right? And for probably 2 years now, that has been a common theory, is that crypto will be the means of exchange between AI agents doing jobs for other AI agents. And it looks like Crow is building something on the Cardano network, which
I want to learn about Cardano. Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
Are you doing the midnight thing, Crypto Crow? Are you building anything with midnight?
He had to sit down his keyboard and now come to a smartphone.
Maybe we'll do some talking in the background. Like, let's reach out. Let's connect, Crypto Crow.
Let's connect.
Let's connect.
Of course.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yes.
Let's go.
Awesome. Let's go. Guys, that's awesome. So there's another shiny gem in my head that's been there for a while that just got dusted off. But it's so cool. Like, I love the check I get from my job. It's great. But every day that I gotta go to my job, I'm like, I'm not at the computer. I'm not on the phone talking with people. I'm not learning these cool things that I want to learn and help bring to the people. You know, that was an anachrony.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda married a rich man.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's one for me.
Acronym for, gotcha. Yeah.
Did you hear me?
Gotcha. Yes. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I wonder all about that. Yeah. Look, Crow's turning it up.
Huh? Coming in the chat, stirring the pot, Crypto Crow.
I like that.
Oh, F caps typo.
No,
but I absolutely agree with you. There, I mean, what are some other? Yeah, well, you guys throw your woulda, shoulda, couldas in the chat here, and keep talking, Simon. I'm gonna go see if anybody else submitted any.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to say this.
Dang.
Huh?
Dang.
If you send something, let's see if I'm gonna be able to find it. If you send something that gives me something that looks a little bit like this, when I go to open the email, I will not open the email. I don't know what happened. But I will say this. Thank you, Google, for This message might be dangerous. Messages like this one were used to steal personal information. Don't click links, download attachments, or reply with personal information. Now, and of course, you notice the MP4. It just looks weird, video, whatever. But it was the contest, and my bad, because I was like, hey, if you guys can't put it underneath the X, send us an email. I think that probably was a mistake to say that. However, you know, I was always intending on like filtering out any links. And like if Kita sends me an MP4, it doesn't give me that big red thing. So I was like, this is already telling me this is not woulda, shoulda, coulda, bought bin sensor. Bitten sensor? I have to look into that. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, bought bitten sensor. I don't know. So in any event, if you were the person that sent that in, please go to the X account at Crypto Show and just post your video underneath there and share it with the world in that way. And then we can put you in the submission for next week. No big deal. If there was some kind of issue with your thing, you know what I mean? But I mean, I appreciate everyone that is doing that. What if I would have never been able to invest in XRP and all these other assets myself? Right, Marvin? What does it say?
Agreed. Can't say woulda, coulda, shoulda. I have no regrets.
Listen,
I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
You got you got no regrets on here. You got the no regrets tat on your neck. Woulda, shoulda, could have kept my 10 Bitcoins. Oh man, Bradley. But okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, because what did you say? You didn't know if you would have bought it when you knew about it. And what did we see a lot of people do? And it's the same thing with these XRP people and these other ones, you know, other ones that got in XTC, XLM, and all of those at very low prices, right? But you don't know what you don't know. And this is what I keep saying about we have the privilege and blessed time period to have the past, to have what people went through with Bitcoin and some of these other coins. When they were able to buy in, they had no freaking idea when they bought these coins way back then that Bitcoin was going to go to 100,000, right? Like, I mean, some of these people that bought it for like 0.00 nothing, and they were buying pizzas with it and all this kind of stuff. They were beta testing it. They were trying to figure it out, or, you know, did get XRP at 18 cents. Well, some people that got XRP at, you know, 0.005 or whatever, they didn't really realize it. Or if they got it at 18 cents and then that ran up to $3, a lot of those people sold that. Because why? Because that's one hell of a gain, right? Right? I mean, that's like incredible. Now, woulda, shoulda, coulda. What did you do with the money? Did you hold it off to the side?
Right, and that's a whole nother thing. Like, you know, most of us, it's a whole nother thing, and this is like, you know, it's all part of the journey. But you guys, you all have, everybody has options right now to literally, you know, make a plan. What's your exit strategy? That's not a full exit. It's just, if I'm going to sell an asset, right? What am I going to do with it? What am I going to go into? Run the play. Don't do the play. Run the play. That's just like, okay, let's see what happens. Like, let's just run it out. Write it down all on paper. If I sold today, what am I going to put that money into? What are my taxes on that? You know, what's going on in my life that could totally steal that profit from me and I wouldn't even recognize it? You know, get a big old school yellow notepad and just start draw multiple flowcharts. I literally do that like all the time. I actually have a notepad next to the bed. That's right there for me.
I'm not even going to show my notepads.
I do. I've seen yours. Yours is sticky notes. I finally consolidated down to notepads. But do that, because you're going to see, do I really want to do this? Yes, it sounds cool, but maybe not. You know, one of the things that I have learned through my shoulda, coulda, wouldas is where am I going to put this money? Right. Where does this money go? Yeah, I would love the 98-inch screen TV at Costco to take up my wall so I could have a proper entertainment center because I've had that dream as a kid. However, I'm willing to wait for that, probably because it's going to go on sale Black Friday. But I'm willing to wait for that, like 5 Black Fridays from now. But I'm willing to wait for that because I see the value in putting my money to work. I only get a chance today to put that money to work. Tomorrow, that opportunity might not come for me. So, but I've had to write things down because we talked about this just a little bit ago about we get money. That's the easy part. Letting money go, as in putting it somewhere else. That's a real stopper right there. You're gonna,
I gotta do it.
Yeah, you're gonna fight yourself. So because you don't know the outcome or maybe a possible outcome of what that move might entail for you. So write it down, talk about it. Even with, your crypto homies here. If you have spouse, talk about with spouse, just run it. What does this look like? What does this really look like? And what you're really going to do is you are going to refine to a good decision that is for your best interest, because you're the only one that knows what the heck you're doing with your life. And that's kind of scary because most of us go, I don't know what I'm doing, with my life. Right. But you're the only one that knows. So, get it out. Notebooks are kept Yes, right. Documentation, man. 100%. 100%.
No regrets. I'm right
regrets.
where I need to be with my toe fam learning.
Yes,
It says.
Mrs. Says and I, we talk about, she's probably a little fatigued on the financial plans that I keep like, every night. But I'm talking with her because, one, I'm trying to figure out how is she responding with the move. Does what I'm saying and what I'm thinking, does it vibe with her? Do I see a benefit that she's seen within it? Oh, hey, actually that would work out really good long term. I kind of dig your idea. She's seeing some value, and that's really kind of the point there. But she's fatigued because I'm always talking to her about financial ideas.
I think it's good that you guys are talking about it. And that, again, woulda, shoulda, coulda. There's a lot of people that say, I wish I would have had a plan. So, again, using this time wisely, the time that we have right now, while the prices are lower, or while maybe, if you notice a lot of your hypey channels and whatever, they kind of go dark during this time when the prices are low, unless they're trying to encourage people to sell it because they want to buy it at a cheaper price.
I was just having this conversation with someone earlier today. I was like,
I don't hear anything.
Nobody watches crypto stuff when the prices are down.
No. And until it's like the Price is Right game show where the guy going up the mountain, that game on there. Then they're all like, oh, buy. And, you're hit with it at every corner. Like every place you go, there's somebody telling you that you got to buy right now or whatever. They're real quiet when it's like, now I'm telling you now, rich invest their money and spend what's left. The poor spend their money, invest what's left.
That's right. Dang right.
It's all about your mindset and whatever. And so using this time wisely that we have there, take your pick, guys, of what you could be, instead of being doomy and gloomy and like looking at your bags. That's the other thing. Like I shouldn't have looked at my bag all the time. I don't even look at my bag anymore. I'm well aware of the fact that I put money. Yeah. I put money in the, like I said, I took money in the iTrust Capital, and I told you, I did choose to max out my 2025 in iTrust Capital. My goal was to get it at like when it hit under $2 again, because why? We were getting up there in price. And so, it could go any time now, right? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to go, next month or whatever. There's people that say it will, whatever. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm hoping by 2030, right? That's like in my mind, I'm like, by 2030, surely it's got to be $5. You know what I mean? whatever. If you bought something at 50 cents or $1 and it goes to $5, you've already made more money than you're going to make putting it into your 401 freaking K, unless you're really invested in, I'm just saying, like, the opportunity for you to actually take action right now, whether you're either researching about it, teaching yourself, coming to shows like Dippito and asking questions, going to Coffee and Crypto with Stone and Lady K and Opti in the morning, or talking to Kita, or, Miss Steak and Bake, Mr. Sam, all of these shows, 6-8 Jade Show, all of these people that we know that are out there willing to, help answer some questions, have a community. You have a public conversation with these people. We're all on Spaces and whatnot. So, if you don't have to be talking to somebody all private and stuff till you know who they are, that kind of thing. Don't waste your time.
Wisdom is given freely. That's the one thing that doesn't cost anything except your time in the acquisition of that wisdom. Now, grain of salt. Watch where you get your wisdom from.
Well, right.
But right, that's what Melissa's talking about right now.
Hang a little bit around with hang around with our community. That's why we've got 249 people in here. That's why. 249. Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to have 589 in here sometime. Just saying, one of these days it's going to happen. But the fact that they come in, and why? Because they're getting to know us. And there is a big difference between having a community like the Dippito community, where we are friendly, we're talking with each other, we're on Spaces, we're talking with each other, we go to these events, we're meeting face to face, than just paying money to somebody, some miscellaneous person that is like maybe showing you some kind of stream thing or whatever. You don't really know anybody else is in there, or you got some other scammer guy telling you to buy this or that. Like, I've done it all. I've done all those little things where I thought, well, if I want to be part of the group and get the more important information, I better pay this $75 a month, right? What did I do? I paid $75 a month, and I was like, I don't know much more than I knew before I joined the group, and I'm not really seeing anything even as close to what we've built here with Dippito, with our people, with the exception of Mr. Man. I will say, Mr. Man, completely different animal. That guy, he has a Patreon, and like, he does the private calls and sends you all the information. Like, that is a true community Mr. Man has built. Like what we've got here, but like more in-depth information. So,
speaking of that, how was the last Thursday night private call that I struggled to get in? How was that?
It was really good. It was really good. I highly encourage everybody to reach out to them and book your own call. There were about, I want to say we had like 12 people from our Dippito show that headed in there. They weren't able to take a whole lot of time, right? And with 12 people.
Yeah.
So they kind of, we kind of got squirreled into like more specific, but it was really cool for the people that were asking those questions, that they were very patient and kind and answered all the questions. 15 people. That was, that's hell of a draw.
I think they did record
it.
I was like,
I think Mr. Man did say that they recorded it, but yeah, guys, if you're interested, a couple of shows ago we had Mr. Man and Roman from Sky Wealth Digital, I think is the name of their company.
Yeah, Sky Wealth, yes. Yep, Sky
but
Wealth.
Definitely, like, you want to go back and watch that show. That was a fantastic conversation, and I mean, they're all about helping the little guy get this mindset of what we need to learn, because we are the 1%. We are going to be in that 1%. Like, or do we even care? We're going to be in the 10%. I don't care if we're in the top 25%. We're going to still be in a percent up higher than where I'm at right now. And I need to know what to do when that happens. And I need to be mentally prepared for it. And so right now, these are the times for you to get into these communities, have these calls. When you watch a show like Dippito show and you have a Mr. Man and a Roman coming on and saying, hey, we're having a free private chat, join it. It didn't cost anything for anybody to join. Anybody could have joined that call. He said as many people as wanted to. They joined and you would have had information. You could have asked your questions, things you've always wanted to ask somebody that has that kind of knowledge, you know. But this is the time. You don't want to go back and say, I woulda, shoulda, coulda. Got involved with the Dipito family community, took advantage of the people and things that they were putting in front of me to dip my toe and investigate further on my own. Don't do that to yourself, because you found this channel. You're watching it right now. You've been watching it over time. Take some time that you have and dig deeper. Dig as deep as you possibly can go, because this is the most incredible opportunity of your entire lifetime right now. This window, and it's still open, but it's closing. I ain't saying it's gonna close tomorrow. It's starting to close a little bit. It's starting to where I guess for a significant amount that you could actually depending on whatever.
It's not about the amount. More is more.
More is more.
So pull the trigger and get some more, whatever that might be.
More, whether it's 10, whether it's $5, make it holla. Just buy some more.
If you're going for the digital asset, great. Yeah. If it's education and knowledge of what to do with your newfound wealth, great. More is more. Get a little bit, keep getting it, because we're humans, we digest, and it takes a little while to digest. Cheesecake, not so much. Cheesecake, no problem. 24 hours, it's out. But financial literacy, structures, the flow of money between different structures, that's a whole new education for a lot of people. You know, think about the movie Ocean's 11. The guy at the end that bought everybody else's dreams. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that movie, but I don't know. By the way, yeah, I know, right?
Dude. Okay.
No, but right. I know.
Where's my pen?
I'm gonna get in trouble. You guys are getting me in trouble again. You guys are getting me in trouble.
Dude, we're gonna, you know what, Dipitors, we need to get Melissa hired and fired. First fired and then hired somewhere else and make some more money. But at least with a 1 month time period where she can just watch some movies. Like you could watch Oceans 11, 12, and 13. Great binge. Man.
That's all I want. Who wants to fund me to stay home for a month so I can just watch movies? Anybody? Bueller?
Come on.
Bueller?
Huh? Put in the comment section down below if you're watching this after Wednesday. Put it down there. Put it down there. You know, Melissa needs it.
I need it.
Yeah, I'd love to be working from home right now, but I got other opportunities that are.
Bradley B is bringing it. People who said they should have bought Apple stock at 50, still didn't buy it 100, 200, etc., etc. Just stack them. Zerps, people. Amen, Bradley.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Oh,
I heard I need to type in all caps for my comment to be shown.
However, you were supposed to. Yeah, we didn't even mention that. Thank you,
Thunderbird.
Media.
I'm sorry,
girlfriend.
She
knows the rules. We didn't announce it. That happens.
It's my fault. I've been living life in a non-digital way these days.
Nobody did see your stuff, and I mean I didn't see what is all my caps for my comments. However, I see the other posts showing up. Just wondering. This is the first one that I've seen of hers, though.
No, I've seen a few more.
The other thing is I can't really tell. I have to learn, guys. Okay, here's the other thing. I want to give a shout out to all the members on the Dipito channel. We're up to like 10 members now on the Dipito channel. I did make some new buckets because I went through the YouTube channel because the woulda, shoulda, coulda taken the free boot camp that YouTube offered me and taught me some things, and I passed and all of that. But I did add some new categories, new things. Yeah, you can see. I can see it now, Thunderbird. I don't know why I couldn't see it before, though. Actually, I don't even know where you're getting those from. Oh no, I can see it now.
The same section where we get all the other comments.
Yeah, well, I haven't been seeing them. But in any event, I just want to thank everybody that are the new members, and I am going to do my very best to give all the things that that I'm supposed to. I owe another private members only video. We're gonna start trying to do some content where perhaps like Simon was alluding to, where we've done some like special Saturday shows, interviews. Maybe who knows? I'm gonna have. I want to start a health and wellness kind of series, probably on a Saturday at 11 o'clock. That was a very good time for the show. I was surprised how many people came in the live at Saturday at 11 o'clock. Papa he's in the chat. Super, super good on home remedies. And so
He's been on the show before.
We're working on having him come on the show. No, I don't think he's been on Facebook. He's been in our chat a lot, and he's been on in our after space. You've probably seen him in the boardroom. He's on the boardroom with Uncle Buster and Nerdy X and Berserker. But Papa hasn't been on our show yet.
Oh, okay.
But I want him to come on and be part of the, part of that. So we're planning on doing that. There's just a lot of things. There's a lot of things coming down the pipeline, up the pipeline, down the pipeline, I don't know. There's a lot of things on board with Dipito Show and the things I would like to do and the fun things I'd like to give back to the members or try to do and all of that. So I'm just kind of learning, but I do want to thank everyone that is supporting Dipito Show. It's so cool. It's really appreciated. Yeah. And I mean, it's good. It just helps because these things cost money. So I appreciate it. I mean, 68J, like in the last show, he gave like a bunch of like super stickers and all these things, and it's incredible. So yeah, if eventually, like when we do release the token and the NFTs and things like that, anybody that is a member of the Dipito Show, if you subscribe as a member, you're gonna be like I think it's a second tier or whatever. Just be like automatically on the white list or whatever for those. So I'm like trying to think about the different kinds of perks that we can give. But in any event, I just want to say thank you. And the other thing is, I gotta spin that wheel, Simon.
Spin it.
I don't think that we had anybody else enter the contest at a late date. But guys,
spin the wheel of justice.
Well, and not to mention too, you want to hint a little bit about while I'm sharing my screen about the XRP Cancun that's coming up in August.
Oh, yes. So that's October. No. It was
October.
The event that was known formally in October, which I really wish, but that's okay. I get why. But it's August of this year.
7th and 8th.
7th and 8th down in Cancun. And we here on the Dipito Show get to give away one whole free room and one ticket to the event, right? It's a one-on-one.
Yep. It's
so basically all you got to do is buy the ticket to get on the plane to get to the event, and your ticket for the event and the room will be covered courtesy of it's a Stone and
Sholo.
Sholo
is the one.
I always want to say Zone.
Sholo, Santiago.
Sholo, Santiago.
Sholo, Santiago.
My apologies.
And he was on the show. He'll come on the show again. He was on Kita's show, kitasbrew.com. He was on her show as well. And he goes to Coffee and Crypto with Stone in the morning frequently. So, but guys, it's going to be a fun event.
Gift. That's a huge gift.
I'm like on the planning committee or whatever. I'm going to kind of help with some of that. So here's my little announcement about that. There he is, Sholo. If anybody is interested in having a booth, this is the cool thing about XRP Cancun. XRPL Cancun, they are not charging for booths. So if you're going to go to the event and you have a project, or you're an artist, or you have a show, or you have a company like I Trust Capital or whatever, they're not charging a booth price. And Melissa, myself, and Keita, we're kind of in charge of figuring out the layout for the booths and whatnot. And so if you're interested, reach out, let us know that you're interested in getting a booth so we can kind of start getting a head count for that. We also have, of course, I cannot remember his name right now. Keita, if you're in the chat, you can throw it on there, but we're almost running out of time. There is somebody who is a point man for all the artists that are going to XRPL Cancun, that is going to help facilitate that as well.
Cool.
But I can't remember. It's Crypto Old Guy, right? Crypto Old Guy on X. Crypto OG, but he calls him Crypto Old Guy. He is going to help that. So between myself and Keita and Crypto OG, we are going to kind of take care of that and figure out who's getting, how many people we have to coordinate with that. So reach out. In any event, it's going to be a cool contest. We haven't figured out exactly the details. Tickets are going to be going on sale very soon. They're not ready to be released just yet, but they're buttoning up all of those fine details. The cool thing also is they're incorporating Merch Mob, Ticket Mob, which we've had those guys on the show as well. And so their platform is going to be used for the ticket sales.
Cool.
So,
Awesome.
and you can buy your ticket also with XRP if you want. You can buy your ticket with cash through, I think, Stripe or something. I can't remember what the thing is, but you could buy it with the US dollar, your currency, whatever your currency is, or XRP, which is pretty cool. And if you get a Shoulda NFT and you get one that has discounts, you might even get a discount on your ticket as well. So very cool. Oh, and Tipitosho is going to have a code for that too, to lower the price of your ticket. The news just gets better and better. So
all day.
Without
We got 9 minutes. We got less than 9 minutes. There is the wheel of justice.
This is the wheel of justice. All right, guys, we're going to do one spin and we're going to see who that winner dinner is.
Come on, hot boxing.
Let's go.
I'm rooting for hot boxing right now. Oh, man.
Oh, Susan Roblin took it. Susan Roblin took it. Congratulations, Susan Roblin. I am going to do this. I probably should have done. You probably don't want to see me do this, because if you can actually I don't even know if you can do that.
I don't know what you're doing, but we can't see what you're doing. So
you can't see anything.
So keep on doing what you're doing.
I'm gonna stop sharing my thing. Oh, what's happening, Richard?
I don't know.
Richard, what's happening? Congratulations. Very cool. Well, what I did was I wanted to take a picture so I could post the winner for that. So
the crowd goes
Susan Roblin, we will reach out to me as soon as I get the code from Jay. I will send it your way. The last winner, Hillary, had absolutely no problems whatsoever, and she's looking forward to watching the stream as well. So cool, man. 276 watching. We're 75. In it to win
we
it.
Lost one.
We lost one. We lost one.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Went to the bathroom before you watched.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Been here watching the whole time.
Are you doing a space tonight?
I am doing the space.
Cool.
I am doing a space.
Good.
I posted the link in the chat. It starts at 10:10. So for those of you who would like to come to that, it would be fantastic if you did. Yeah. I mean, we're just gonna chitty chat and continue on this conversation. If anybody wants to join, that would be fantastic. I definitely want to check out the channel of the fella
Crypto
that stopped by. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that channel.
I watched him like 20.
Oh wow.
20. I mean, maybe I could have been.
Very
it
cool.
could have been 18, 19 actually.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't remember. He's a big dude. He is a big dude. Yeah,
well,
he's
how
big
cool
dude.
that he came by tonight. I really appreciate
it was awesome. Thanks for swinging through. Thanks for swinging
Yeah.
through. Thank
Very
you for swinging
nice.
through. So, folks, what did we learn tonight? Shoulda, coulda, woulda is a real thing.
Yeah.
Take advantage. Definitely take advantage. And if you catch yourself saying that, look through that process. What was your wall? Go for the big ones. Forget the little ones. Just what was your big wall? Address it. You know, learn from it. Think, grow, and dip that toe. Wash, rinse, repeat. You know,
Think,
you know,
grow, and dip that toe.
We're on this journey. We're gonna be wealthy, whatever wealthy is to you. You know, it's amazing. And our job is to be good. Well, I don't know about your job. My job for me is to be a good steward of this new wealth that is continuously coming into my sphere, and to teach the ones that I'm going to pass it on to how to be good stewards as well.
Yep.
That's my job.
Yep.
Because what's coming is a major blessing. And I've already had it all and lost it all, and I've built it back, you know. So learning lessons from my shoulda, coulda, woulda.
And I should have and did watch people like yourself make those mistakes. And, you know, it's always fun when you have somebody you can call and say, you know, I'm still waiting for Theta. I'm still waiting for Theta to come back up to $12.25.
If it happens, I'm hitting you up. I will occasionally look. I'm like, how's she doing? Nope, not yet. All right. Well,
nope.
Maybe next year.
No, actually, though, you're right. This is woulda, shoulda, coulda. Here's another example. What did we talk about? Did Melissa move on what we talked about? What Melissa could do as far as looking at Theta and continuing to monitor Theta? Have I done that? No. But guess what? I'm going to put a note on my computer and go, have you checked Theta's price today? Because we figured out that I don't need it. I don't need it to
you don't need to go all the way up there. You just
I don't. I just need a little I just need a little doodad and I'll be good.
A little doodad.
I just need a little doodad. I just need a little doodad. If I bought more in, that's what it is. I just need to buy more at the dropped price, and then I don't need it to go up.
This price right here is when I actually started buying way back in the day.
What's the price? What's the price?
16 cents, almost 17 cents. Yeah.
No, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, it's almost 17. It's 16.67. It hit a low of 16 cents.
I am going to figure.
That's 24 hours. We're gonna look. We're gonna look at the month. I'm gonna look at the month.
I gotta do this. I have to fill my bag. I have to fill my bag with it because I didn't do it yet, and it's at 17 cents though. So this is a woulda, shoulda, coulda moment in live real time happening right now.
Look, it goes. It hits a dollar. You've almost 4x. If it hits a dollar,
this is documented. If I don't do this, people, this is recorded, and it'll be the biggest woulda, shoulda, coulda ever.
We're gonna throw you in a deep end. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, Melissa, let's go. All right, we gotta go, guys.
All right, we gotta go. Hey, I love each and every one of you. I really do. I love seeing you guys in the chat. I love you guys stopping by. I know there's comments that happen within the comment section after these awesome shows, and a big shout out to our video editor who puts in lots of time and allows you to hit the rewind.
She's a fantastic one.
She is. Thanks, everybody.
Have a good night, guys. Congratulations again, Susan Roblin. Let's go.
Step right up, let's take the dive. Crypto world is coming alive. From XRP to the blockchain beat. Join the crew where pioneers meet. Got builders, dreamers paving the way. Multi-chain vibes, we're here to stay. Wanna know? Don't wait, let's go. Dip a toe, join the Web3 flow. Take a step, explore the scene. Dip a toe, show, living the dream. From the legend to the stars we climb. Crypto's future, it's our time. Dip a toe, yeah, take that chance. Join the vibe, let's crypto dance. Faces of crypto, stories we share. Early adopters, they're everywhere. From XRPL to the Web3 wave. Bold moves, only we're here to pay. Melissa and Simon, they light the way. Every week it's a crypto toe, join the Web3 flow. Take a step, explore the scene. Dip a toe, show, living the dream. From the ledger to the stars we climb. Crypto's future, it's our time. Dip a toe, yeah, take that chance. Join the vibe, let's crypto dance. Let's crypto dance. No advice, just a spark to ignite. Do your research, keep your vision tight. Community strong, we're building the way. Dip a toe show, here to stay. Take a step, explore the scene. Dip a toe show, living the dream.